They chuckled at her. They raised their brows, murmured behind her, and sometimes spoke right to her face. "Quit fibbing, Lily. Girls can't be Navy SEALs. And certainly not your mom." Lily sat in the classroom's corner, her hands gripping her pencil as the giggles rang in her ears. She wasn't fibbing. She had never lied about this. Her mother, Captain Sarah Bennett, was among the rare women who had shattered barriers, faced brutal training, and earned a Navy SEAL's trident. But her schoolmates didn't buy it. They called it impossible. They claimed Lily made it up to seem important. The more she stood up for her mom, the harsher it got. It wasn't only the kids. Even teachers seemed doubtful. One Mr. Harris once laughed gently and said, "Lily, no need to invent tales. Just be you." Those words hurt more than the taunts. At home, Lily never shared how bad it felt. Sarah was often away on missions, her time home brief and cherished. When she returned, she made Lily's favorite dishes, asked about her schoolwork, and told her she was tougher than the world's skepticism. Yet Lily carried the burden of isolation each time the school day closed, with whispers of liar echoing in her mind. Everything shifted one regular Tuesday. The class was deep in a history lesson when the faint hum of chopper blades shook the windows. Everyone glanced up, puzzled, until the classroom door burst open with such force it rattled the room. There they stood, fully equipped Navy SEALs, rifles lowered but prepared, their presence like a tempest filling Thesmol space. Helmets, night vision gear, tactical vests, the real thing. The room fell utterly quiet. Some kids gasped, a few ducked beneath desks, thinking it was a drill gone awry. But Lily froze in her chair, her heart pounding. She knew the badges on their uniforms. She knew the posture, the discipline. These weren't fakes or props. They were genuine. Then through the row of armored fighters stepped a figure no student would ever forget. A woman, taloned authoritative, removed her helmet, letting her dark hair cascade to her shoulders. Her gaze swept the class before locking on Lily. "Lily," she said, her voice firm yet warm, "grab your stuff. We need to leave." The room was so still you could hear the buzz of the ceiling lights. Every eye darted from Lily to the woman, and the truth crashed over them like a flood. This wasn't a tale. This wasn't a lie. Lily rose slowly, clutching her backpack. For the first time, she didn't feel tiny. She didn't feel frail. She crossed the classroom, head high, her classmates' silence trailing her like a heartbeat as she reached her mom's side. Sarah laid a protective hand on her shoulder, her presence radiating strength and love. One boy who teased her most, Ethan, muttered just loud enough to be heard, "Wow, she wasn't lying." Sarah glanced at the class before leaving. Her look was stern but not cruel. "Never question a warrior just because she doesn't match your idea of one," she said. Then with her team she led Lily out the door. Later, Lily learned the SEALs had come to escort Sarah for a secret mission. But Sarah had chosen to visit the school first. She'd heard Lily mumbling in her sleep the night before, whispering about being called a liar, and decided the truth needed to shine. The next day at school, everything changed. No one dared label Lily a liar again. Kids who once mocked her now wanted to sit near her, asking questions, eager for stories. But Lily didn't boast. She didn't rub it in. She called her mom's words, "True strength isn't about making others feel small. It's about standing tall without needing to prove a thing." From that day, Lily carried herself differently, not because others believed her now, but because she believed in herself. She realized she didn't need everyone's approval to know her truth. She had a warrior's blood, and that was enough. And so, the girl once called a liar became the girl Noon dared underestimate again. Because sometimes the strongest proof isn't in words. Sometimes it comes when the storm itself strides into the room.